Welcome back to the boys varsity game. In case you're wondering why we're not doing the band, maybe you heard earlier, maybe not. Sometimes we get dinged for copyright issues when playing the pep band. We'll do a little bit more checking on that and see if maybe we can't. We can let this one go. So we just have to be sure that we don't get some copyright marks and lose our channel. We'll do a little more research, and if somebody can find definitively that it's okay to do that, let us know. Send us a link. We'd love to play the pep band for you all the time.
Welcome to the campus of Immanuel High School for tonight's game between the Cornell Chiefs and your Immanuel Lutheran Lancers. Please stand if you're able, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem.
And we welcome back Jim Lau to the
Immanuel High School and
for the
Cornell
introduction. Jim Lau.
Sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in interscholastic events. Please support the players, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Comments of a sexist, racial, or ethnic nature and intimidating actions will not be tolerated and are grounds removal from the gymnasium. Please be aware of the possibility of ball or player entering the bleachers during the competition. Thank you and enjoy the game. Now for our starting lineups, first for the Chiefs. Junior number 11, Dylan Bovey. Junior number 10, Dawson Munson. Junior number 0, Avery Tarani. Junior number 24, Blake Anders. And sophomore number 2, Jaden Joe Shaw. Chiefs are coached by Jake Hall, assisted by Courtney Yanko. And now for your Lancers. Senior number 10, Andrew Lau. Senior number 24, Daniel Hine. Sophomore number 30, Vance Havermeyer. Senior number 32, Kevin Kern. And senior number 42, Britton Roots. Lancers are coached by John Radical, assisted by Joe Lau.
And welcome once again, fans. Varsity basketball game, boys varsity basketball game, the Cornell Chieftains and the Immanuel Lancers. This is I'm guessing the first game. I know it is for the Lancers, probably also for the Chieftains. We'll see if there's a little rust on both teams or not. And the toss goes to the Lancers. Vance Havermeyer, nice look back the other way. Real hard foul right off the get-go. At first foul.
Falls on Cornell's number 24, Blake Anders. That's his first personal, team's first.
There we go.
At the line shooting 2, Vance Havermeyer.
Jim Lau doing the fouls for you, and I'm sure you can hear him. Vance Havermeyer, back rim, misses that first one. Second shot's up and good. First points of the year for boys varsity. And bringing the ball down, that is number 11, Bovey. Nice cut by Bovey. Misses the close shot. Hine and Rutz after the ball. Stepped on the line out of bounds. Chieftains will inbound. That's Bovey, Munson, Tarani, Anders, and Joa Shaw. Got to go deep inbounds. That's Tarani. Chieftains around the outside. That's Joa Shaw. Tarani. Move inside by Bovey. Nice take inside. Long three off the rim. No. Position by Hine for the rebound. Hine bringing it down to Havemeyer. Over to Lau. Rutz to Lau. Think about driving. Havemeyer, a little hop. Rutz gets his feet set. First shot.
Britton Rutz.
Britton Rutz. This is Bovey bringing it down. Over to Tarani. Joe Shaw. Anders. Lancers are in a zone. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Kind of a little matchup. No, it's man. Jump stop. That's a nice move. Nice shot by Anders. Out. Daniel Hine with the rebound, running it down. Kicking it to Rutz. Havemeyer to Lau. Chieftains are in a zone. Rutz inside to Hine. Kicks it back out to Britton for an open look.
Britton Rutz.
Britton with another three. And just as in the first game with the girls, the shoe issue for the Chieftains. Early 7-0 lead for the Lancers. I know a little bit of Spanish. Well, I know enough to know it's Spanish. They just called aviento. Aviento. Not sure what that means. So that's Avery Tarani. Nice baseline drive, number 24. That was Anders. Kicks it in the corner. Foul on Havemeyer on the reach in. Fouling Tarani. So again, for the Chieftains, we have Bovey, Munson, Tarani, Anders, and Joe Shaw. Lancers man in the inbound. Tossed in by Bovey to Joe Shaw. Anders with it. Oh, that's Tarani with it. Stolen by Havemeyer. Tries to go up to Lau, kicked out of bounds. Referee Johannes almost did a tumble up onto the stage, but it looks like he's okay. Inbounded by Hine. Lancers are in a box. Right inside to Britton Rutz. Turnaround, little short one. He gets it to go. Nice quick catch and shoot by Britton. 9-zip Lancers. That's Bovey between the legs. Ball loose, picked up by Anders. Munson, nice cut inside, goes off a couple of Lancers' heads. Tarani cut inside, pass went off a couple of Lancers. Chieftains get it baseline. They got a line, they're going to flip it long. Munson with it. Out to Bovey. Tries to drive, gets picked up by three guys. That's Tarani. He's going to get 3 seconds in the lane. Tarani, nice help defense by the Lancers. Playing a man, but recognizing a drive, stopping the drive. Andrew Lau bringing it down over to Havemeyer. Lau to Rutz, inside to Kevin Kern. Looked like he had a lane, let it go. Kicked it to Lau. Long. Rebound taken down by Anders. Drops it over to Bovey, who brings it down against the man-to-man again by the Lancers. Way outside was Munson, down into the corner to Tarani. Munson. Pass inside to Tarani. Going to get a foul on the arm. Have to find out who that is. Jim Lau will tell us.
Falls on Immanuel's number 10, Andrew Lau. That's his first personal, team second.
Couple of subs in.
In for the Lancers.
Pink-shoed Tim Oster coming in, and
Connor
Sullivan into the game. Inbound, Lancers in the man. Nothing happening. They're not moving. They do get it into Anders. He's down in the corner with it. tipped away by Havemeyer, but recovered by Munson. Lancers doubling. They're doubling on that. They've got Tarani in trouble. Havemeyer knocks it out. Too bad, because I think Andrew Lau had the steal for a breakaway on that one. No way Havemeyer could know that. So they're playing him. I don't know. Tim Oster's in there. They may have gone. Yeah, it looks like they did go to a zone, a 2-2-3 zone or a 2-1-2 zone. Sullivan tried to hold off, went for the steal. Can't fault that. Went for the steal, but then lost his balance.
Sullivan,
and just
first personal, team
pushed
third.
I kind of like that when Jim announces. Ooh, that was real close to over and back. It's Tarani over to Munson. Tries to split the double. Shot by Anders, long, rebounded by Daniel Hine. Looking for somebody to give it up to. Havemeyer over to Lau. Little battle going on underneath. Daniel Hine, nice drive, baseline.
Daniel Hine
lays it up, his first 2 points of the season. And the Chiefs call a timeout, trailing 11-0. Our missionary to Liberia, that's Pastor John Hine, his son Daniel's playing today, got back just within the last day or so. Maybe you can find him there, Steve, with the camera.
There he is. I see.
Just recently back from Liberia. He's also the chairman of the Board of Regents. He's also a photographer. Loves to take pictures. We've benefited from a lot of his work with the camera. Over on the score booth today, or on the scorer's table, Karen Johannes doing the official book. Sam Rodemacher on the clock. First horn, teams back out. Lancers, Chieftains. Chieftains still looking for that first basket. Tarani inbounding. Bovey bringing it down. Oster and Anders are really going at it underneath there. Joe Shaw into the corner. Nice drive. He's able to get it out to Tarani. He does get it inside to Munson. Goes outside. Joe Shaw kicked away by Daniel Hine. Chieftains with the line down there. Tim Oster behind him there. Number 11, Bovey. Into Anders. Joe Shaw. Banks in a three. So the first points of the game.
Joe Shaw, 3.
It's that sophomore Joe Shaw. Havemeyer all the way across the floor to Hine. Nice pass inside to Tim Oster. Goes up strong. He's blocked by Munson. Take your pick on the body, on the arm. I'm not sure, but Oster's going to go to the line.
Falls on Cornell's number 10, Dawson Munson. First personal, team second. Shooting 2, Tim Oster.
And
In
Tim
for the
Oster
Lancers, Britton Rutz.
returns the favor on the bank 3. Tim banks in a free throw. Britton Rutz into the game. Daniel Hine takes a seat. Tim will get that second chance to put the Lancers up by 10. Off the rim. Nice, strong rebound. Ooh. Connor Sullivan got inside, got a rebound, put it up strong. He thought he got fouled. No. Joe Shaw with it. Looking to get rid of it. Gets it down into the corner to Anders. Drives the lane. Tries a Euro step. Ooh, they're going to call a block on Tim Oster. Nice, strong move to the basket.
Falls on Immanuel's number 50, Tim Oster. First personal, team's fourth. Checking in for Cornell, number 40, Joe McChesney.
Matt Rodemacher coming into the game first time.
For the Lancers,
Tim Oster takes the
Matt
seat.
Rodemacher.
New coach John Radical, not new to coaching, but new to being the head coach of the Lancers. Longtime assistant. They go onside. Trost. Ooh, Joe Shaw. Whoa. Connor goes down hard. Britton Rutz over there to help him up. It's a foul on Joe McChesney into the game, sophomore. That's his first foul.
Falls on Cornell's number 40, Joe McChesney. First personal, team's third.
Rutz into Lau. Havmeyer looking inside, gets it inside to Sullivan. Almost tipped away, back to Havmeyer. Rutz down to Connor Sullivan. Doesn't look at the basket, kicks it back to Rutz.
Britton Rutz, 3.
I think Rutz is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lancers are back into a man. McChesney out top. That's Munson. Joe Shaw thought about a shot. Connor Sullivan with a steal. And he gets fouled, gets tripped up a bit by Dawson Munson. I think that's going to be his second foul. Connor Sullivan will go to the line.
Falls on Cornell's number 10, Dawson Munson. That's his second personal, team's fourth. Shooting 2, Connor Sullivan.
Daniel Hine waiting to come in. I'm guessing he might be going in for Sullivan. We'll see. Yep, he is going in for Sullivan, who misses that first free throw. He's got a second one. First one not very close. He's kind of rubbing his hand going in, and he went into the stage pretty hard on that foul. That one's hard off the backboard. Loose ball. Rademacher kicks it loose. But Bovey comes up with it. He's in there with Munson. Also, new player Spangler is in there. He's got the ball right now. Bentley Spangler. Nice baseline drive. Oh, nice take by number 11, Bovey. Rebounded by Rutz. Havmeyer gets it tipped away, and it's going to go off Havmeyer and go Chieftains' way. Good hustle by Tarani. Kind of took down Havmeyer. Coach Radical wants a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout, Immanuel Lutheran.
With 11:02 left, Lancers leading by 12. Been on a little bit of a scoring drought here. Chieftains have had a couple of nice drives to the basket, just not able to finish. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Just under a half, just over a half to play. Like a quick-paced game without a lot of fouls. And that's what we've got so far here. Andrew Lau is going to come up to cover Tarani. The Lancers are going to come up with full court man-to-man. They get it into Tarani. Just kind of a token, try to deny the inbound. Rutz almost with a steal. That's a drive by Munson. Shot up by McChesney. Doesn't go. Daniel Hine with it. Over to Andrew Lau. He got Kevin Kern underneath. They didn't see him. Andrew Lau's going to fire that one up. Front rim, no. Kevin Kern battles. Hine comes up with it, thanks to Kevin. Rutz is open. He's going to shoot it. Yeah.
Britton Rutz, 3.
He's got 4 threes. We're running out of slots for 3 on the board there. 18-3 Lancers. McChesney with Kern on him. Looks like Matt Rademacher might have run right through his screen there.
Falls on Immanuel's number 20.
Teammates got to let him know. I didn't
First
see it.
personal, team's 5th.
Chiefs to inbound it. Ooh. Goes to Tarani. His foot was over the line, but it was as he was catching it. Andrew Lau guarding him close. He just gets it away over to Bovey. McChesney. Munson. Nobody's
Falls
talking
on
there.
Immanuel's number 20, Matt Rademacher.
I got to talk
Second
to Matt,
personal,
let him
team
know
6.
there's a screen.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 12,
Austin Williams is going to come in for Roddermacher with the 2 fouls. Coach Radical going to tell him you got to be looking where you're going. Now that one's over and back. That one was over and back. They missed that call. He had the ball on this side and stepped over.
I don't know if he established possession on this side.
Could be. Bovee to Munson. Back cut. Nice steal by Kevin Kern. Goes up with the left. He gets it to go. Kevin Kern, his first 2 points of the season. Nice overplay on the defense. Tipped it away and finished. Bovee to McChesney. That's Munson. Tarani to, in the game, is Spangler. Lancers covering up. Kevin denying the ball inside. Tarani to Munson. Tries to spin. Set up for a long 3. It's way short. That was Bovee trying a left-handed 3.
In for Cornell.
Missed everything.
Number
Havemeyer
24,
going in
Blake
for Lau.
Anders. In for the Lancers, Lance Havemeyer.
Havemeyer bringing it down. Lancers leading 20-3. Williams, Austin Williams also in the game with Hine, Rutz, and Kern. Nice inside to Rutz. Maybe you heard referee Dave Johannes underneath us. 3 seconds on Britton Rutz. Turnover Lancers. 20-3. I thought he came from way outside on that one. Obviously not. Anders to Munson. Drives. Ooh, slid a little bit. Didn't get called. That's Tarani. Spangler in a little trouble. Gets it off to Bovee. Drives the lane. Kicked by Daniel Hine. That's his second kick. He is a soccer goalie. I'm not sure why that makes him want to kick. Well, I guess goalies get to kick it probably as much as anybody. That's 2 for him. Bovee gets it. Lancers fall back. They're in a man. Rutz on him. That's Spangler. Austin Williams on him. This is Bovee. Hine guarding him. Off the screen, Tarani, but he didn't have the shot. Dribbles into a little bit of traffic. Munson. Lancers switch. Munson goes to the glass. Banks it in. Nice drive by Dawson Munson.
Dylan Bovee.
20-5. Austin Williams. Over to Hine. He's going to drive. Takes it baseline. Kicks it over to Rutz. Nice fake. Havemeyer hasn't taken a 3 yet. He's dishing it. Hine. Williams takes the 3. That's off. Way off. I think that's going to go off a Chieftain. Nope. They're going to say it went off a Kern. Goes to the Chieftains. 7:20 left in the game. Chieftains with the ball. Chieftain coach
30-second timeout, Cornell.
Wants a 30-second timeout. Well, I wouldn't say there's a lot of rust. Both teams, I don't know, they're not shooting all that well besides Britton Rutz. He's got 4 threes, leading the way with 14 at this point, 14 of the 20 Lancer points. On the other side, 2 players must have missed a free throw. Oh, no, there's a 3 and a 2. Joas Shaw with a 3. And Munson had a 2 for the 5 points for the Chieftains. Tarani bringing it down. Lancers are in a 1-3-1. Tim Oster in there. They try to get it down inside. They do down on the short corner. Get doubled up. Tarani. Out to Bovey, takes a long three, misses everything. Save, Daniel Hine out on the break. Hesitation, goes baseline, kicks it out to Havemeyer. Daniel Hine hopped a little, got away with it. They're gonna, on his hand there, he hung tight. I think that was gonna be a foul on Munson maybe.
Falls on Cornell's number 0.
Oh, Tarani. Hine inbound to Havemeyer. Into Rutz. Havemeyer thought about it. Wasn't quite there. Ooh, Rutz got pushed in the back, but recovered it. Hine step back. Austin Williams driving, kicks to Rutz. He's open again. Front rim, he missed one. Tim Oster with a rebound. That's what Tim's in there to do. Play defense and rebound. Does his job. Hine going to drive baseline. Oster, there's Havemeyer's first shot. Off the rim. Rutz tried to crash the board and miss. Bovey comes down with it. Sees the lane, drives, he's going to get a foul. Question whether it goes on Oster or Hine. I'm going to say it goes on Oster. I'm going to be wrong. Daniel Hine picks that foul up.
Falls on Immanuel's number 24, Daniel Hine.
So Dylan Bovey with his
First
two
personal,
of the game.
team 7th.
He'll go to the line, see if he can get
Shooting
three-point
one.
play.
Dylan Bovey.
Lefty lines it up. Front rim off, and Hine with the rebound. Kicks it to Rutz. It's got Sullivan into the game. He was out in front of him. Havemeyer, Hine, Oster, Sullivan. Nice pass by Britton Rutz. Sullivan almost
Connor
underlaid
Sullivan
it, but he gets his first two of the game. Nice pass from Britton Rutz. Lancers moved the ball quickly, found a wide open Sullivan underneath. Lancers are in a 1-3-1 now. Get the ball inside, you're going to have trouble. And that's what happened to Anders. The ball stays Chieftains.
Checking in for the
Andrew Lau
Lancers,
in.
Andrew Lau.
Tim Oster takes
In
up,
for
goes
Cornell.
up. Josh Shaw.
Jaden Joe Shaw.
Chieftains to inbound against the Lancers, back into a man. Kick it inside to Anders. He tries to drive, goes up on Rutz, off. Hine with a rebound. Scott Havemeyer ahead of him. Gets it to Lau. Havemeyer's being a little more patient about threes this year. Last year he put up quite a few of them. Nice pass inside to Hine. Tipped away by Tarani. Recovered by Hine. Lau to Havemeyer. Goes underneath to Hine. Fakes. Sullivan. Havemeyer there. He's open, and he's got that one.
Vance Havemeyer 3.
Nice teamwork there. Nice pass outside by Sullivan to the wide open Vance Havemeyer. This is Bovey. We got 4.5 left. Abiento is the call. Joe Shaw. Munson drives, bodies up Hine. Nice D by Daniel Hine. Nice off defense by Rutz, waiting for the cutter there. Same with Lau. It's one thing for sure. You guarantee you Coach Radical teaches his kids how to play man-to-man defense. Good help defense there. Hine on the penetration. Joe Shaw picked by Sullivan. Dishes to Rutz. Nice. He gets himself gathered. Goes up short arms it though. Front rim. And this is Bovey. Goes in for the layup. Tries to reverse underhand spin. Doesn't get it to go. Ahead to Rutz. And Rutz finishes. Nice pass ahead from Andrew Lau.
Britton Rutz from Andy.
That's 16 for Rutz in the half. Anders, Munson, Joe Shaw working around the outside. Sullivan's on his own on man there. They go inside, back out, long three, way long. That was Anders. Ahead to Havemeyer, drives the lane, kicks to Rutz, wide open three. He's got another.
Britton Rutz 3.
Britton Rutz has used up the 3-point column on the scorecard. 30-7. I think we'll drop down, maybe use some from either Kevin Kern or Tim Oster. There's a steal by Sullivan. He got tripped up. Going over to recover, it was Dylan Bovey. By the time he touched it, though, it was out of bounds off of Sullivan. I thought Connor got tripped there.
Hunter
in his
Anders
defense.
and Joe McChesney.
Britton Rutz takes the seat. We got Lau, Kern, Havemeyer, Hine, and Sullivan.
In for the Lancers, Kevin Kern.
McChesney is back into the game for the Chieftains with Anders, Bovey. Nice cut by Tarani. Stolen by Kevin Kern. Pass a little behind him. Connor Sullivan's going to bring it down. Over to Lau. Hine into Kern. Kicks it to Hine. He's going to take the three. It's long. Nice rebound by Havemeyer. Got knocked over on that putback. This is Anders. Drives. Little contact. Puts it up. No. Rebound by Sullivan. Got way up in the air to recover that one. Havemeyer looking for something to do with it. Hine, I'd like to see Hine down inside a little bit more. He's out on the wing there. Lau, Sullivan. Hine looking inside. Lau, a fake, a step back, in and out. Sullivan kept that alive. We're going to give this to Sullivan if it goes. And it does.
Vance Havemeyer, 3.
Connor Sullivan, how active was he on that one? Tipped the ball loose. He paid for it. He went down hard. Tipped it back out, and Vance got the 3. McChesney stolen again by Sullivan. He goes up with the right hand and scores it.
Connor Sullivan.
Showing some athleticism, getting out quick, anticipating, reading the pass, and getting the steal. Bovey drives, cut off by Hine. Pretty tenacious defense. Radical talking to Connor Sullivan. He was following his defender. He's got to get off and wait for it, get away from the screen. Tarani. That's Bovey driving on Lau, puts it up and scores it. Bovey with his second
Dylan
basket.
Bovey.
35-9. Kevin Kern, short corner, gets it to go. Nice pass
Kevin
inside.
Kern.
That's his second basket. Bovey out to, in the game is Hunter Anders. Tries to get it inside. Tipped out by Sullivan. That was Anders. Sullivan going at it a little.
Checking in for the
Rademacher in
Lancers,
for Connor
Matt
Sullivan.
Rademacher
Austin Williams.
and Austin Williams.
That's right. I don't have to tell you that. You can hear Jim Lau, can't you? Inbounded. That's Anders, Hunter Anders. Long 3. That's by Bovey. Scramble. Austin Williams up with it. Bringing it down. Kicks over to Havemeyer. 3 seconds. Daniel Hines short on the 3. No shot. And at halftime, 37-9. I'll get you some halftime stats here. Nobody's really in foul trouble with Matt Rademacher with 2. Lau, Sullivan, Hine, and Oster all have 1. Over on the Chieftain side, Munson has 2. Tarani and McChesney 1 each. In the scoring column, Connor Sullivan has 2 baskets for 4 points. Daniel Hine has 2 points. Vance Havemeyer has 7. Came alive with a couple of 3s late. Kevin Kern has 4 with 2 inside yeoman work. And Britton Rutz leading the way with 15, 16, 17, 18 points on the strength of 5 threes and a couple of 2s. Tim Oster has a free throw. We'll add that up and see if it works here. Let's see. 4 and 2 is 6 and 7 is 11. 4 is 15. Here's the big number. 18 and 1. So that's 13, 17, 31, 30. Oh boy, I'm missing a whole bunch of points here. No, not a whole bunch. I got 36 and the score is 37. Missed a free throw from somebody. Maybe we can show you some of the fans that are here today. We'll zoom on over there and see if we can recognize the parent section. So I'm seeing Darren Oster over there on crutches. Had some work done on a foot. Who else can we see over there? Looks like President Schoenbeck is over there. Looks like Erica Oster and Kari Wales over there. My eyes aren't that good. I don't know why I said we should do this. Oh, David Hine is over there, Daniel's son. And Joel is pointing out once again the obvious. I should look at the monitor right over my head. It's a whole lot easier. So that's David Hine. I don't recognize the gal with him. Maybe his girlfriend? Sure. Got Fred Naomi Radical up there. Grandpa. Got Dan Fleischer. Grandpa. Top row there are the Radicals. Well, I say Radicals. Jen Radical and Jerry LeDuc. So that's Jen LeDuc. That would be uncles to Britain. What else we got? Other way. Oh, well, okay. Who we got over there? Kathy Oster and Evelyn Schauer. Looks like Ella Bernthal on the book. Prof Rodabaugh and his better half Becky. Moving the other way. Looks like Henry Lau sat down and talked to David Hine. Lori Lau is there with Sarah Schauer, the new prof wife, and their son, I think his name's Simeon. Is that Rachel Rodermott? Rachel Rosendahl up there. Dan Sitto, Doc, or no, is that? Yeah, that's Dan Sitto. Doc and Annette. I should not be doing this. It's my wife that should be doing that. That's April Sitto there, sitting in front of her husband, Dan. I don't know who I called that a minute ago. Front row, that is not Dan Schoenbeck. Is that? That's not Kurt Koenig, is it? Is that Kurt? Joel doesn't know. He's too young. Sure looks like him in the front row there. Maybe somebody recognizes him. 8'6", 1764. Who's with the hat? Gotta look up. He's in his face in his phone, so I'm not sure who that is. So Chieftains back out of their locker room. They actually travel pretty well. I'm looking down here to the left of me and the fans over here. They've got probably 20 parents or so. Cornell up north a ways, probably 45 minutes or so. Ooh, we're going to get an answer here from somebody who's going to tell us who that is. Oh, they're helping me out with the free throws here. Tim Oster had a free throw. Yeah, I've got him figured in there. Tim Oster with 1. Maybe I just added wrong. 33, see, 11, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36. Let's see. Did Andrew Lau shoot a free throw? Do you remember, Joel? Joel Bernthal taking over second half on the camera here. Trying to figure out. Austin went to the line. Did Austin make one?
There was somebody in the beginning that only made one out of the two. I don't remember who that was.
Tim banked one in.
Oh, that's right.
Vance only made one of his two. I wonder if it was Austin. Yeah, maybe not. Somebody will come to our aid here. Mentioned earlier, half a day tomorrow for the kids. Give the out-of-towners a chance to get home, enjoy an evening, and then a full day of Thanksgiving. They're off Friday. We're back at work again on Monday here for just a couple of weeks before Christmas. Pretty amazing. Lancer's back on the court. Maybe we got another shot at free throws here. Wasn't it Rutz with a free throw? Britton make one? Joel is nodding, so I don't know who that was, but thank you. Nothing like the rich getting richer, though. Britton Rutz now, instead of 18, he's got 19.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Joel remembers that now. I think we should have given it to, like, you know, Andrew Lau or Austin Williams. Get them in the scorebook. All right, so it's official then. Britton leading the Lancers with 19 in the first half. Well, for those of you that don't know and would be interested, you know Prof. Paul Sullivan, retired Prof. Sullivan, you all probably know that he has stage 4 lung cancer. But we visited with him, and he was not doing real well, but I just got a card from him, a message from him. He had done some palliative radiation, which sounds very oppressive. But from not being able to barely breathe or eat, his last card said he's feeling better, he can eat, he sleeps. The problem he was having with his lungs is gone. The cancer's still there, but the fluid on his lungs is gone. He was out shoveling snow. So keep those prayers up for Prof. Paul Sullivan. It's just amazing. When I saw him, I didn't think he'd be ever back out shoveling. He was doing that. So good news for Paul Sullivan. Looks like the Lancers are gonna inbound the ball to start the half. Dave Johannes down below us here. I do not know the other two officials' names. Didn't catch him. There's the horn. And the second half will get underway. Like the starters in for the Lancers: Rutz, Lau, Havemeyer, Hine, and Kern. Inside to Kevin Kern, short corner, back out to Rutz. They're going to let him shoot it again, and he's going to make him pay again.
Britton Rutz 3.
So we're gonna give Tim Oster a 3. Joe Shaw. That's over to Tarani. Anders has it on the top. Lancer's in that man. Good help man. Munson to Bovey. Back to Munson. He's going to try a long three, way off. Didn't hit iron. Havemeyer running the floor and gives it up to Kevin Kern. Strong with the left. Misses, and Bovey with the rebound. Rutz picking him up at the top of the key. That's Anders. Kern on him. Kern switches and helps. Lau picks up his man. Nice job on D. Good help. Jose inside for Anders. No, the Lancers corral the rebound. But Anders battles in there. Hine helping him up. Nice job by Anders. 4 Lancers there, and he dove in the middle and took it away, tied him up. Into Tarani. Down to Anders. Threw his hands out of bounds. Ball going to go to the Lancers. Coach Radical reminding his players, keep an eye on the ball and the player. Havemeyer, Lau drives it. Nice take, goes up with the right. Kevin Kern with the rebound. Hine with a mid-range off the board. No, Rutz with the rebound. Havemeyer drives, kicks it to Rutz. Down inside to Kern. Interior passing to Hine. Andrew Lau to Kern. Lau's going to heist up a 3. Loose ball. Hine with a rebound. Spin. Almost out.
Daniel Hine.
That's his second basket on the evening. Lancers go up by 33. Suffocating, man. That's good defense by Daniel Hine. No foul. That was Bovey. Banged into Daniel Hine playing good defense. Knocked him off his balance. Got a travel out of it. Lau to Havemeyer. Kicks it over to Rutz. Havemeyer to Lau. Kern and Hine inside. Lau drives, dishes, little underhand dish to Hine, goes inside, nice little jump hook, no. Vance battling, loses the battle. Bovey out with it, on the run, cut off by Lau. Bovey going to drive, he's got a lane, he goes into traffic, hard drive. I'm going to guess Daniel Hine on that one. 2 shots for Bovey. I'm 0 for 1 on guessing these fouls. 32.
Falls on Immanuel's number 32, Kevin Kern. First personal, team's first.
I'm 0 for 2 on those. Joel helping me out there. He said I got one of the 2 numbers right. I thought it was 24 and it was 32, so he's going to give me a little bit of a okay on that one. Connor Sullivan coming in. Kevin Kern takes a seat. Bovey misses that one. Nice seal out by Britton Rutz. Tracks down the rebound. Those are the best rebounds when the ball hits the ground and you can corral it. Across to Lau. Rutz way across to Havemeyer. Lau's going to open. He's going to try another one. Back rim. I wish he'd follow the shot instead of backing up after he makes it or after he shoots it. Joe Shaw. Ooh, he thought Tarani was going to dive the lane. Up ahead, Lau misses it. Daniel Hine with a nice follow. That's 2 baskets for Hine in the half. Nice cut inside by Anders, tipped away by Havemeyer. They got numbers, 3 on 2. Dumps it over to Lau. He misses again. Front rims it. Hine knocks it out of bounds. Andrew Lau is having some trouble finishing. He's getting some good looks and just coming off the rim. And there's a full timeout by the Chieftains
Cornell.
coach with 14-13 left in the game. Lancers up by 34. Tim Oster looks like he's going into the game. We'll see who sits. Looks like Daniel Hines going to sit. Nope, Britton Rutz is going to take a seat. As I mentioned, John Radical taking over as head coach this year. You can't exactly say the coaching position has been a revolving door at Immanuel. I do not have numbers, but I got to say probably at least the last 40 years, this will be the third coach. I might have the numbers off, but my dad, Ron Rail, taught here for a bunch of years. Tom Williams was his assistant coach. When he stepped down, then Tom took over, and he's been the coach for the last 20 years. Again, not sure the numbers. John Radical, longtime assistant coach, JV coach, finally getting his chance. Head coach, pretty serious. He knows his basketball, and when he wants something done, if you don't do it, he's going to let you know. Joe Shaw, Anders thinking about a three. Tim Oster lost his balance, fell, and Anders went to the hole, got the two. He's going to go to the line. That foul is going to be on Connor Sullivan, I believe.
Blake Anders. Falls on Immanuel's number 14, Connor Sullivan. Second personal, team second.
Three-point play for Anders. And a good effort there by Bovey if you can get rid of it. Or Munson if you can get away with it. Tried to take it out after his teammate. Ooh, Tim Oster had a screen and roll there. Hine goes inside, fakes, clutches up, gets his own rebound, kicks to Havemeyer, open three, he's got it.
That's Havemeyer, three.
Nice cut inside by Munson. That's Anders outside. No rebound by Havemeyer. Being chased by Joe Shaw. Lyle's got it on top. Sullivan wasn't looking, recovered it. Getting the screen. Havemeyer going to the lane. He gets a block. It's going to be on the ground, I believe. Yeah, out of bounds. That foul is going on Tarani, I believe.
Falls on Cornell's 0, Avery Tarani. Second personal, teams first. In for the Lancers, Matt Rodenbacher.
What's that? I got one right. That's right, I'm 1 for 3, Joel pointed out. Havemeyer to Hine. Baseline, nice fake, and then up, and he scores it.
Daniel Hine.
Daniel Hine, nice fake, got his defender in the air. Hard to change directions when you're in air. Daniel did and got the shot off. Back into the 2-3. Looks like when Oster's in the game, he could protect the middle. Lancers go to a zone. Get it into Anders. Tries to kick it out. Nice job, Tim Oster on the D. You're not going to push Tim around. No way you're going to push Timmy around in there. Lancers by 36. Havemeyer bringing it down. Uh-oh. Havemeyer tried to get it to Oster. Tim wasn't expecting that kind of a pass there.
Checking in for Cornell,
Turnover,
number 4,
over and
Bentley
back.
Spangler.
So the Lancers have Sullivan, Havemeyer, Oster, Matt Rodermacher, and Daniel Hine.
Timeout, Immanuel Lutheran.
And now John Radico calls a timeout for the Lancers. Pace of the game is slowing considerably here due to timeouts. Well, you got to wonder when somebody texts and says, don't say anything, but this is, but I will honor that. She's the one that helped me out with the Ruts free throw. So thank you there, anonymous mom. I'd love to say who's watching, but I won't. Put it this way, there are 2 girls in the school with this name. I can't say, I will not say. Havemeyer with the knockdown. Go down inside, nice drive, getting a foul on Tim Oster. Looked like he was holding his spot, hands up. But Munson bounced off him pretty hard. It's going to be on the ground, though. Ruts and Williams going to be coming into the game
Falls on
for
Immanuel's
Hine
number
and
50.
Sullivan.
Tim Oster, second personal, team's third.
I got a reminder. Thank you. John the Bull Radical did head coach, but not for the boys. He was head coach of the girls. I should have remembered that. Anders, nice job by Austin Williams to smell that out. Anders was up in the air. Not a place you want to be. Tried to pass out of there. Tim Oster, nice job underneath, working real hard. Dawson Munson is undersized to be guarding Tim Oster. He hooked him, hung on to him, and got the foul.
Falls on Cornell's number 10, Dawson Munson, third personal.
They switched Anders
Team
over on
seconds.
him, Munson, with those 3 fouls now. Williams to Havemeyer. Got Oster inside if he wants him. Skip pass across to Ruts. Williams had a 3, let it go. Ruts to Havemeyer. He's open, and he's got it.
Havemeyer, 3.
That's Havemeyer heating up a little bit from the arc. He's got 4 threes now. He's chipped in with 13 points. Kick it into the corner. Munson out to number 4. That is Spangler. Nice D by Tim Oster. That's his job. Contested the shot. Tim's 6'6" with his arms up in the air. He's got to be about 14 feet. Tough to get over him. They get it to Timmy. He's looking underneath. He's got Matt Rodemacher. Not going to shoot it. He's going to drive. A runner. It's a good shot by Matt. Taken down by Bovey. Bringing it back the other way. Oh, nice drive by Bovey. Did a good job finding a lane.
Bovey.
Weaved his way through 3 guys and banked it up with the right. Havemeyer to Ruts. To Williams on the top. Drives, steps back. Havemeyer at the top. Ruts is open, in rhythm, shoots the 3, back rim. Tim Oster gets a hand on it. Rodemacher tips it away. But Tarani hangs on to it. Kick by Williams. Never could quite understand why fans cheer when somebody
Checking in
kicks
for the
ball.
Lancers, Lau and Kern.
But they do, so you heard the subs into the game now. Lancers up by 37. Ball's into Spangler into the game. He's got Bovey, Spangler, McChesney, Munson, and over here is Tarani. McChesney gets it down into the corner. Good help by Matt Rodemacher, seeing the drive. Whoa, Ruts just took the ball from McChesney. Takes it in himself. He's going to get a charge. Good defensive play by Bovey. Ruts had a man on the left. He should have dropped it off. It would have been a wide open layup.
Falls on Immanuel's number 42, Britton Ruts, first personal.
And
Team
Hine
fourth.
and Sullivan in. Ruts
In for the Lancers, Sullivan
and Matt Rodemacher
Hine.
take a seat. You like the aggressive move to the basket, but when you got our teammate wide open, you got to drop that off. Bovey looking for a screen. Daniel Hines shutting him down. McChesney with it. Tip away by Sullivan. Kevin Kern out ahead. Whoa! How did Kevin hang on to that ball? Kind of got tipped loose a little bit from him, but he recovered it and knocked it in. Lancers by 39. Bovey thought about a three, faked it. Nice D by Hine and some help. Lau takes the three from outside. And Bovey finally gets a three on that.
Bovey
leading the team with 11. Hine thought about it. Almost lost it. Kern with a cut. They get a Coach Radico with another timeout. Seeing something out there.
Timeout, Immanuel Lutheran.
Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. In case you didn't hear my correction earlier, I was reminded by Jim Nauman that Coach Radical did coach girls. That was very entertaining in several ways when Coach Radical coached the girls. Don't remember how many years ago, but he did it. Question came in, what is Cornell running for offense? It seems like a 5-out or a 4-out where they try to screen across the top and the wings, try to penetrate, dump it down inside if they can. Lancers are making everything they do pretty difficult. Playing pretty decent defense, weak side defense. Trying to be in front of the cutters. I heard Coach Radical barking at a couple of his guys. They were following their man through the lane. All right, got a new player in the game, Ben Rademacher, B-Rad. In the game with Williams, Sullivan, Kern, and whoever's inbounding the ball underneath us, I can't see. Hine. Lefty Rademacher, Sullivan. Hine, nice spin move off. Nope, not off the board. Great rebound by Ben Rademacher. Hine again, step back. Kern back to Hine. They set up. They're going to try to run something. Williams gets it. Rademacher. Ooh, nice back cut. Connor Sullivan, Ben Rademacher.
Connor Sullivan from Bryce.
Great cut by Connor, but great pass by Rademacher. Bovey cut down there, Kern and Hine shut him down. Knocked away from McChesney twice. Hine's got the ball. He's got people ahead of him. Oh, but they give him a lane. He gets fouled. Hard foul. Goes down. Helps up. Nice over there. Dylan Bovey, Daniel Hine, a hard play. Both helped each other up and then patted each other on the back.
Number 11, Dylan Bovey. First person.
Play hard, but play fair.
Team's third. Shooting 2, Daniel Hine.
Lancers got a chance to go up to 40 and get the clock running here. Hine, first one, he scores it.
In for Cornell, Blake Anders.
McChesney out. Coach probably telling him you got to take care of the ball when you got it out there. He's been kind of careless with the ball, leaving it out in front of him. He got taken away twice here. Daniel Hine, the second one, off. Sullivan had it, and he helped the official with the call.
Okay.
Connor has
Checking
a real
in for the
nose for the
Lancers,
basketball,
Andy
that's
Plath,
for sure.
Bryce Sido.
He can get up. So you hear two new players in. Andy Plath and Bryce Sido. Ball's into Ben Rademacher. Looking inside. Cross to Williams. Sido. Andy Plath drives, and he scores it.
Andy Plath.
And that's going to get the clock running here. It's going to shorten the game here. Lancers up by 41. Bovey runs into Kevin Kern. Nice job, Kevin. Anders driving. Kevin was a step late getting to the baseline. He's going to get called for a foul.
Fouls on Immanuel's number 32, Kevin Kern, second personal, team's fifth.
Lancers are man in the inbound. Tipped in Kern almost with a tip away. Anders has it. Fake Kern, quick hands again, tips it away. Bovey from outside off. Andy Plath, nice box out. Stepped back into his man, sealed and got the rebound. Roddermacher down underneath to Kern. Kern fakes it, gets it knocked away. Roddermacher's there to pick it up. This is the shot. This is Bovey. Nice job by Bryce Sitto to shut him down. Joe Shaw with a shot, rebounded by Munson. Over to Bovey. He's going to drive. Nice deep. That is a tough call. Andy Plath was there. He got drilled right in the chest. Chieftains will take it out.
Falls on Immanuel's number 22, Andy Plath, first personal.
Technically,
team
I didn't
six.
call it a bad call.
In for the Lancers,
I called
George
it a tough call.
Carstensen.
Kevin Kern takes a seat. Running clock in effect here now. Bovey drives. Nice defense by Bryce Sitto to knock it away. George Carstensen picks up the loose ball, gives it to Austin Williams. A tip away by Bovey, getting very aggressive. I think maybe a little frustrated. Every time he goes into the lane, he's getting
In
2
for
and 3
Cornell,
guys, but he does
Avery
not back
Tyranny.
down. Looks like the Chieftains are going to full court man. Going to try to deny the inbound into Williams. Sitto. They're going to beat it with a pass. Andy Plath has no one guarding him. Goes to the lane. Kicks it. George Carstensen. No. Austin Williams. Good hustle. Keeping the ball alive. Sitto. Roddermacher drives. Little pull up from the lane. Ben Roddermacher.
Ben Roddermacher.
2 points. Joe Shaw, nice cut by Anders. Can't get it to go. Carstensen with a rebound. Andy Plath with 5 minutes to go. Bryce Sitto out of trouble. Back to Price. Carstensen with a screen. Sitto kicks it back to Carstensen. Ben Roddermacher has it. Thought to drive, pulled it back out. Austin Williams, he's got a shot there, free throw line. Oh, in and out. Nice soft touch, didn't get it to go. Munson with a rebound. Bovey bringing it down. Anders, nice cut. Carstensen got caught on a screen too far out. That was Tyranny with a shot, rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Carstensen. You got to be getting close. Yes. They'll go to the line. That's the 7th team foul. The foul, I think, was on Carstensen.
Falls on Immanuel's number 44, George Carstensen.
They'll be
first
shooting free
personal,
throws.
team 7th.
Matt Roddermacher, and
In
Oster
for
in.
the Lancers,
Plath and
Oster
Carstensen take a
Roddermacher.
seat.
Shooting the bonus for Cornell, Blake Anders.
Get these free throws going here. Times are running. Anders is at the line for 1 and 1. First one is good for Anders. Anders' second shot, back rimming up. Nice job by B-Rad, sealing off the shooter. Up ahead to Williams, into Tim Oster. We got Tim for a travel, threw a little body into the defender, and that made him shuffle his feet a little bit. Bovey, Bryce Sitto asked to cover Bovey there. Tyranny. Anders has it on the wing, drives the baseline. Nice help by Matt Rodermacher, cutting him off. And then Tim Oster returns the favor. Nice drop-down defense by Bryce Sitto. It was help from across the lane, and Bryce rotated down into the right spot, and Coach Radical even just over there. Good rotation, we heard him say. Bovey to Munson. Nice job, Tim Oster. Atta boy, Tim Oster. Good help by Oster. As Bovey was going hard to the hole, he drives hard. And Tim stepped up,
for the Lancers,
stopped, tied him up.
Karstensen.
Rodermacher and Oster take a seat. Karstensen, Plath, Rodermacher, and Sitto in. Gave it right back to Sitto. He's out ahead. He's got a lane. He takes it in. Ooh, gets it blocked.
Karstensen.
And the house erupts as George Karstensen scores 2 on a putback. With 1:30, Karstensen gets in the scoring. Nice strong take by Munson. Plath was given ground, but he got him on the arm on the shot, so you go to the line.
Falls on Immanuel's number 22.
Clock
Andrew
running.
Plath, second personal.
63-19. Chieftains looking to get to 20 here, and that first free throw, no, not quite. 3 players in for the Chiefs. Number 3, that's Anders, Hunter Anders, Bentley Spangler, and the first time Will Peterson, a sophomore, into the game. Banked off, no. Rebound by Andy Plath. Kicks it over to Bryce Sitto, drives baseline, nowhere to throw it. Picked up by Munson. Nice recovery by Bryce Sitto. Bovey sets the screen for Munson. That's off to Spangler. Bovey, good defense by Bryce. Shot from outside, that was by Hunter Anders. Down underneath to George, kicked out of bounds by the Chieftains, and that's going to do it. So your final score, 63-19. Let me try to give you some totals. They may or may not add up. On the game then, Connor Sullivan ended up with 6 points. We've got Andy Plath came up with 2, basket in the second half. Daniel Hine ended up with 9, 4 baskets and a free throw. Vance Havermeyer came alive with 4 threes and a free throw, so he ended with 13. Kevin Kern had the 6 points, scored 1 in the second half. Britton Rutz with 6 threes, 18, 20, 22, led the way with 23 points. And Tim Oster had a free throw. For the final then, 63-19. That is our last game before Thanksgiving break. Check the schedule. You can tune back in next week. For now, this is Prof. Ross Rail thanking Joel Bernthal and Steve Sitto for the camera work.